Hi everyone, I have a reformer strength workout for you today. So strength, we are going to focus a little more on heavier springs and more of our larger muscle group. So lots of lower body, some upper body today. For props, you will need a dowel and grab some heavy weights. I have 10s for my heavy weights. Whatever you want to do with weights for heavy, we're going to use them for your arms today. And then we're going to start on a single red spring, which is one heavy spring on my balanced body reformer. So grab a dowel, grab some heavy weights, one heavy spring on your reformer. Foot bars are going to start up. And then if you're on your reformer, you're going to start to the left side of your carriage. We're going to warm up our legs and our glutes. So when you're standing on the left side, your right foot should be the one going back to the shoulder block that's closest to you. I'm going to stand up and my left hip is going to be right over my ankle. Both hands are going to go into the foot bar. The right knee is going to stay hovering up off the carriage. And then when I bend my left knee slightly, I'm going to sink my butt back towards my heel a little bit. From here, we're going to push the carriage out 10 times with our right leg. We're going to exhale to push, inhale back, exhale out, inhale back. And every time I press away, I want to think I'm squeezing my glute. Now, we're starting light. This is our warm up. Don't worry, we're going to go a little heavier. We have 5. Abs are into our back. Only thing moving is the right leg out and in for 2. And then on this last one, we're going to do halfway pulses. So now we go halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. Again, the only thing moving is that right leg. Abs are in, shoulders are down for 4, 3, halfway, all the way to last one. Now we're going to hold at this halfway point and we're just going to do little pulses of our carriage. Now, pelvis and chest stay heavy, just little pulses of that right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push out, and we're going to bend to come back in. Now, when we come back in, we're making it heavier to make it a little more challenging. Add on one light spring with your reformer. As always, that's a yellow on my balanced body reformer. We're going to do 8 this time rather than 10. So a little bend to the knee, abs are in, shoulders, hips are parallel. Only thing moving is the right leg. We exhale, we press out for 8. We come all the way in. 7. Think squeeze our glutes as we push out. Exhale out, inhale back, all the way out, all the way in for 2. Last one, now we have halfway pulses for 8. Halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. 3, 2, last one, hold at that halfway point, pulse for 8. 7, again, think everything stays still but that right leg. 3, 2, 1, we go out and then we come all the way back in. Now, switch to a heavy and a medium spring. Take off your light spring. So I'm on 1 red, 1 blue. Same series, we're doing 6 this time. Little bend to the left knee. We're gonna exhale to push out with the right leg. Bend in, exhale out, inhale back. Squeeze your glutes, push into your heels. We just have 2. Last one, halfway pulses for 6, 5, squeeze your butt, 4, abs are in, 3, 2, last one, hold halfway, little pulses for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, out and in. Okay, now before we do the other side, we're gonna go ahead and grab our weights. Once we grab a hold of the weights, we're gonna stand on our reformers. We're gonna stand the same side. So I'm gonna take my hands onto the foot bar, step up onto the carriage, still on that heavy medium spring. Our left foot is gonna step on the wooden platform. Our right foot goes back to the shoulder block that is closest to us. Now, we're going to balance. So we're gonna stand up. If you don't feel comfortable, you can always ditch your weights and keep your hands on the foot bar. We're gonna exhale, push the carriage out, lift our arms out to a T. Palms should be rotated to the floor. We come in 10 times. We exhale, we press. We inhale, we come back in. Both legs are trying to stay long. We find balance as we push. We resist in. Exhale out, inhale back. 5 more. Push, lift the arms out to a T and in. Good, we have 2 and 1. Okay, now this time we change it up. We're gonna bend our left knee. When we bend our left knee, we're gonna go ahead, have our palms still rotated towards each other. I'm gonna bend my right knee now to bring the carriage in. Bend your elbows into your sides. When you push out, arms are long. When you come in, bend the elbows. Arms long when you push out, pull the elbows into your ribs as you come in. Exhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2. Okay, now on this last one, hold out, keep the elbows pinned to your side. Stay here. Tricep extension for 6. Carriage stays out. Elbows stay into your sides. Keep the bend to the left leg for 2. Last one, and in. Okay, I'm gonna take my hands onto the foot bar, step off to the other side. Set your weights to the sides. Go back to that one heavy spring, so take off your medium. Same series that we started with. Left foot back, right foot on the floor. Your hip should be right over your ankle. The left knee should be lifted. When I bend my right knee, my butt sinks back slightly, 10 pushes out and in with the left leg. Again, we start light. This is a warm up. Exhale away, inhale back. 5. Think no matter what weight, you're squeezing your glutes. 2, 1. Halfway pulses, halfway, all the way, halfway, all the way. 7, 6. Keep that little bend to the right knee. Abs are in. 3, 2. Last one, hold halfway. Little pulses for 10. Abs are in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out and in. Add on that light spring. Same series 8 times. Left knee is lifted, right knee stays slightly bent, butt is slightly back. We go out for 8, we come in. Push your heel into the shoulder block and squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, last one, ready, halfway pulses for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, then little pulses for 8, 7, try to keep your pelvis, your chest still, 3, 2, 1, out and in. Okay, back onto a medium and a heavy. Take off your light spring. We have 6 this time. Lift your left knee, bend your right knee slightly. Your butt sinks back a little bit. Push out for 6. All the way in, all the way out, all the way back in. Push into your heel, squeeze your glutes. 2, last one. Ready, halfway pulses for 6. All the way out, halfway, all the way. 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold halfway, little pulses for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out and in. Okay, once we come back in, we're gonna grab those weights again. Same thing with balance. If you don't feel comfortable, you can do it without the weights. You can step up onto your carriage. My right foot goes onto the wooden platform this time. My left foot goes back to that shoulder block. Heel is lifted. Both legs stay long. Ooh, find your balance. One side's gonna be a little different than the other. Palms should be rotated to your body. When we push out, we lift the arms up. We come in again 10 times. Exhale away, inhale back. Find that balance. Find something to focus on. Look at it. Push out and in. Exhale and inhale. We have 4, 3, ooh, lots of shoulders. 2 and 1. Okay, 8 for the next round. Bend your right knee. We're hinging slightly forward. We're gonna go ahead, bring the every time when the leg is long, when the left leg is long, the arms are long. When you bring your left leg in, you bend your elbows. When you push out, you extend. In and out. Think elbows just go into your ribs. We're bending and extending the left leg. The right knee needs to stay bent the entire time. We have 2. Now last one, hold the elbows into your ribs, press the carriage out with your left leg. Hold here, 6 tricep extensions, bend, extend, bend, extend. Right knee stays bent, left leg stays long. Keep that hinge forward for 2, 1, and in. Okay, step off to the side. Set your weights to the sides. We're gonna stay on this red and blue spring. So 1 heavy, 1 medium. Whew. We're gonna go into some more lower body and arm work. If this is too heavy, you can always change your springs. If you want it lighter, go lighter. If you want it heavier, you can go heavier by using your short loops. So I'm gonna use my long loops. Long loops are gonna go through my dowel. If you go long, it's gonna be a little lighter. If you go short, it's just gonna be a little heavier. Now, when we kneel on our reformers, we're gonna scoot the knees back. My toes are all the way to the back edge of my carriage. The right toes are gonna stay curled. The left foot is gonna go into our headrest. Now, when we take our left foot into our headrest and we curl our right toes, we're gonna take the dowel. If you need something soft, you can put like a pillow, a towel, or even a blanket on your shoulders, because the dowel is gonna go over your head onto the back of your neck. Hands are on the outsides, palms are facing forward. Flat back. We're gonna hinge forward with a flat back, and then we're gonna push into our left heel to come up. 10 times, hinge forward with a flat back, push into your left heel to come up. Inhale forward, exhale press. Abs are in. I'm really pushing into my left foot to bring myself back up. So I'm working into quads, glutes, and hamstrings. Inhale forward, exhale up. We have 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Okay, now is where it gets challenging. We're gonna hold ourselves here. Make sure your right toe stays curled underneath you. Find your balance. We're gonna lift up, and then we're gonna lower down 8 times. Lift and lower. Push in to your left leg again to come up. Flat back as we go up, flat back as we go down. We're not hinging forward anymore. Again, if you need something soft on the back of your neck for your dowel, can pause and grab it. You're gonna give me 3, 2. Then on this last one, we hold at the top. Hinge forward, take that dowel out from behind your head. Now we're gonna stay standing up. We're gonna go ahead, palms are rotated to the floor. Finding a nice balance, we're gonna pull the dowel up to our chest, extend, exhale, pull, inhale, extend. 4, abs are in. 3, think pinch the shoulder blades together for 2. Last one, extend. Okay, I'm gonna come down. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So, left knee stays down, curl the toes, right foot goes into that headrest. Again, if you need something soft on the back of your neck, you can put it there. We're gonna take the dowel to the back of the neck, and I'm gonna kneel nice and tall. Again, flat back position, palms are facing forward. We inhale, we hinge forward with a flat back. We push into our right foot to come up. We inhale, we hinge forward. We push into the right heel to come up. My knee is behind my toes here. Inhale forward, exhale, push. We have 6. I'm feeling this. 3, pushing that right foot, 2, and 1. Okay, now this time we have to hold. Hopefully this is your dominant leg. I'm readjusting my left toes just because this is not my dominant leg. Okay, find your balance. Ready? Press into your right heel. We stand up. We squat down. We stand up. Woo! We lower. Lift and lower. Exhale. Inhale. Find that balance with that right leg for 4. Ooh, feel those quads. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hinge forward. Take those dowels out. Stay standing. Arms long, palms should be rotated to the floor. We pull up for 6, extend. Exhale, 5, extend. Nice little pinch of those shoulders. 3, 2, abs are in. 1, and extend. Okay, coming down. You're gonna keep your dowel connected to your straps. We're going back into some arm work. If you wanna make this heavier, you can stay through your short loops. If you want a little lighter, you can go to your long. If you want to futz with your springs, you can, but I'm gonna stay on my red and blue. Kneel, face the foot bar. I'm gonna take one strap off, take my dowel out in front of me, and now the dowel is out in front of you. We're gonna start. Palms rotated to the floor. We're gonna lift up nice and tall. Stabilize from those quads, glutes, and your core. Dowel is right on your chest. We're gonna push out and bend wide 10 times. Exhale and inhale. Push and bend wide. Abs are in. Again, feel your legs, your glutes, and your core working to stabilize you here. We have 3, 2, and 1. Okay, then I'm gonna take it down towards my belly button, flip my palms up. We're gonna keep it at the belly button, but we're gonna reach up about chest height. 8 times. Push out, bend narrow this time, out and narrow. I'm really feeling my legs here. Exhale and inhale. Chest height when we reach your way back down to your belly button. 4, 3, 2. Okay, on this last one, we have to hold out. We're gonna go halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, come on down. Take those straps off, hang them back up onto the pegs, and we're gonna sit ourselves off to the sides. Now, we're gonna get rid of our dowels. Stay on your red and your blue spring, or one heavy, one medium. Add on one extra heavy with that spring. So 2 heavies, 1 medium. Grab your weights, lie down. Make sure that your head rests are all the way down when we lie down. Ooh. Okay. Once we get down, we're gonna start with our heels on the foot bar. They're gonna be parallel with each other, sits bones distance away, neutral spine. I'm gonna go ahead and have my arms just nice and long at my sides. We're gonna do a little bridging series here. So starting on the heels, again, sits bones distance away. We're gonna take an inhale in our neutral spines. On our exhale, we're gonna flatten our low backs down into the mats and peel our spines up off the carriage, one vertebrae at a time. Now, when we get here, we're gonna stay. Arms are gonna go up to the ceiling, palms rotated towards the foot bar. We are going to push our carriage out. When we push out, make sure your hips lower down towards the carriage. When you come back in, make sure you come back up into a bridge. And we are adding our arms too. So when we push out, the arms should be long, but then when we come back in, the elbows bend wide at a 90. So we're exhaling to push, bend wide at a 90, 10 times. Exhale out, inhale back. Again, the butt lowers down every time you press out, and then resist, the springs come in. Exhale, push, inhale back. Shouldn't be too heavy for the legs. We have 2, and then last one. All right, now once we come in, we're gonna pause in. We're gonna keep our hips lifted up. We're gonna extend the arms up. Keep the carriage in. In one piece, we're gonna lower the hips down. We're gonna bend the elbows. We're gonna lift our hips up and extend the arms. So we lower, we bend, we lift and extend. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Squeeze those glutes. Lower, lift. 4 more. One piece down, one piece up. My butt doesn't even touch the carriage. 2 more times. Last one. Now we hold at the top. We just bend our elbows for 6. Press up. 5. Press. 4. Hold your bridge. 3, 2, 1, and roll the spine all the way back down. Okay, we are going on to the arches of our feet this time. They're gonna stay that same distance away from each other. Arms are going to stay at our sides to start. We have one bridge again, same series, 10, 8, 6 of everything today. We're gonna flatten our low backs down, roll our spines up. Again, this shouldn't feel too heavy for the legs. Arms are gonna go up to the ceiling, palms rotated towards each other this time. Open the arms wide out to the sides. As we push out, again, the hips lower, arms end up right over our chest. As we come back in, the hips come up. Exhale to push, inhale back. Exhale out, inhale back. For 5, chest expansion. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, now we hold in. We are going to go ahead, keep your hips up and down in one piece. So ready, the arms are open. We're gonna lower the hips down in one piece. When we lift, the arms go up, the hips lift up in one piece. So we lower, we open the arms, we lift. Down in one piece, up in one piece. Garage stay still, lower and lift. For 4, 3, send the tailbone to the backs of your knees. 2, last one, we hold at the top and we just open and close our arms 6 times. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Keep that bridge, send the tailbone to the backs of the knees. Carriage stay still. Last one, and roll down. Woo, okay. Last set, going right onto your toes. Now, we're gonna do triceps. I'm gonna ditch one of my weights. Feel free to keep yours if you like, but I'm gonna ditch one and just take the weight into both hands for triceps. Again, if you wanna keep both, you can keep both. Toes, balls of your feet are on. I'm gonna have my one weight just right at my side. We're gonna flatten our low backs down, roll up. Okay, pause at the top, reach your arms up to the ceiling. We are going to start with the elbows bent. When we push out, we extend. When we come in, we bend. Exhale out, inhale back again, tricep extensions. Weight should go right to the sides of your ears or right behind your head, depending if you're using 1 or 2. Exhale, inhale. 4, elbow should stay in the same spot. 2, and 1. Okay, now once we come in, pause in. We're gonna lower the hips, the elbows are bent. When we lift the hips, extend the arms 8 times. Lower, lift, lower, lift. I'm on a little bit of a heel here, down, up. 3, 2, okay, now hold that bridge and just bend and extend 6 tricep extensions. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, set that weight to the side. Now, stay on the same springs. If this is too heavy, you can always take off that medium spring, but I'm gonna keep it on 4 feet and straps. You're gonna reach behind you, grab your loops. Long loops go onto your feet. Headrest can be up or down. Again, we're going 10, 8, and 6 for this series. Starting with the legs up just as high as we can hold our neutral spine. Heels are together, toes are turned apart. We're going to stay in this external rotation and we're gonna lower the legs down and hinge up again 10 times. Exhale, lower, inhaling as we hinge. Pull down, hinge. Bra lines stay heavy, sacrum stay heavy. Abs are drawing in and up as we lower on an exhale. Inhale up. We have 3 more. 2. And then last one. Okay, now we add in. We're gonna exhale, lower the legs down, pause. Inhale, open our legs out to the sides. Stay in the same plane when you bring your heels back together. Hinge at your hips to come up. That's 1. We have 8. Exhale to lower. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, hinge. Again, we pull down. We inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale, hinge. Just trying to stay in the same plane as we open and close. We're going to get right into those adductors. We have 3 more. 2, and then last one. Down, open, close, and back. Now, we lower back down, we hold, stay here. We're gonna open and close our legs 6 times. We inhale to open, we exhale, we close, we stay. We inhale to open, exhale, close. Feel those adductors working to bring those legs back together. Bra lines stay heavy. 2 more. Last one. Pause together, bend your knees, bottoms of the feet together, low backs can go flat. You can pull your ankles towards you, you can pull your straps towards you, you can push your knees away from you if that feels good. Give it a nice stretch here. In through the nose, out through the mouth with that breath. Okay, take the straps off of our feet. We're gonna hang them up. Now, just how we started, we're gonna sit to the left side of our reformers, but we're gonna stretch. 1 heavy spring on your reformer. Everything else can come off. If your weights are in the way, you can set them off to the sides. Right foot should be back on that shoulder block. Right knee is down, left foot is on the floor. I'm gonna push out with my right knee first, press out with my left leg, and you can hold whatever stretch feels best in your body. So you can push your right hip down if you'd like. You can push your left leg out a little further. You can hold on to the frame of the carriage. You can do a little side work. It is up to you to stretch. As always, the breath should be in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, let's bring that carriage in. Same thing on the other side. When we walk around, we have the left foot back, right foot on the floor. We're gonna push out with the left, out with the right. You might feel a difference in the sides. Again, hold whatever feels best in your bodies. You can hold onto the frame. You can go both legs long, one leg long, one knee bent. You can move the carriage, it's up to you. Okay, we're gonna bring that carriage all the way in. You can step off to the sides. You are all finished. I hope you enjoyed that class. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day, guys.